Hi, Coach. Welcome to HSBN Media Days. Good to see you. How are you?
Good to see you. I'm well. How are you?
Great. Can you introduce yourself as well as the players you have here today?
Absolutely. So my name is Liam Burns. I'm the head coach at Monarch High School. To my immediate left, I have Kyle Jensen. He's a senior and catcher. To my immediate right, I have Juan Lindano, senior center fielder pitcher. And then to his right, I have Diego Rojas, senior shortstop.
Awesome. So, Coach Burns, you're new to Monarch. Tell us how you became the head coach here, and tell us about your background as a coach.
Sure. So I'm a Northerner. I'm from Massachusetts. I spent my first few years coaching in southern New Hampshire. JV head coach for a couple of years as well, at the same time as the varsity bench coach. It was COVID, so limited JV games allowed me to do both. Built up a lot of experience there, a lot of confidence on the other side as opposed to being a player. And I made a move down here. I'm a phys ed teacher, and for the past 2 years I've been at Royal Palm Beach as the assistant head coach, coaching the collegiate league in the summer, and opportunity to interview for this job came up. It was actually a really enjoyable process. I was really confident, I was hopeful, and I was certainly elated to get the job and join these gentlemen and the rest of the team.
Excellent. So talk about what are you bringing to this position with the new traditions and your short and long-term goals. Talk about that.
So it's always challenging going to a new place. The biggest thing I wanted to do is change the culture. I want the culture to be something that we could be proud about, something that would represent not just good baseball, but like good human beings, good young men. I have from 14-year-olds to 18-year-olds. And a lot changes in life, a lot changes in society, and the main goal being a high school coach really is to help facilitate that and be part of the process of them developing. There's parents, teachers, and then coaches. And I want to do my best, even as a young individual, to lead them, help them, guide them, and set a good example. Things that I'm bringing in, I bring a lot of passion. It certainly helps being on the younger side. My youthful passion is there. Couple different things that are more team centered that we're going to keep to ourselves that we're going to do, but we're finding a way to work hard and stay invested in that work, not losing track, being efficient with it, and really looking to just enjoy the days because they go by way too fast. And these young guys don't fully understand that when they're gone, they're gone. So my job is to make sure that we get the best out of ourselves, but enjoy it along the way.
Excellent. And from the players' perspective, got a new coach now, new season. Tell me how you're feeling.
Good. It was scary when we found out we were getting a new coach, and we didn't know what to expect, but we like this coach a lot.
Yeah, that's good.
Took a lot of time to adapt to a new coach too,
Yeah.
especially from a couple years past, and it's been pretty good so far.
Having the same coach for 3 years was like, we got used to him. Making that transition was hard, but like we're slowly adjusting to it. There's a lot of different things, new rules, it's good. Good change. It's for the better of the team.
Right, and change can be scary, but it can also be exciting. So use that advantage and learn all you can, because this is your senior year. So it's awesome. So, go ahead.
As we just heard from tonight's players, Coach Burns, there are probably as many coaching styles as there are coaches. Taking into account the makeup of this year's team, do you have a team that you feel is experienced in pitching? Are they defensive? Do they strengthen defense? Are you a base running kind of guy, station to station? What can you say about your objectives and your vision for this year's Knights baseball team?
So, as you know, as a coach and people who know the game, there's different styles, there's different teams, and you have individuals, right? My coaching style is I try to work with individual guys, have a coaching staff that can work with them, and not just have a one way to do things. So we're probably more centered on our defense. The three players that I have up here are very, very good defensively. That's going to be a strong suit. We're a team that's going to play some small ball. We're going to bunt, we're going to run. We're going to be very aggressive. My philosophy goes into that we are going to make other teams make plays, and we're going to hang it on that. And as the coach, that falls on me. I'm going to ask them to go out there and give it their all, and if it works, it's great. They go out and earn it. If not, then I need to do a better job of putting them in a position to win. But they're hard workers, and that's what everything is going to stem from, is no matter if we switch one game to what we're looking to do, their effort, their participation, and their dedication to what we're doing is what's going to drive this team.
Right. And talking about those senior veterans, how vital is their leadership and examples they set for this team?
that's something I'm glad you asked. I'm really excited about the leadership that they've exhibited thus far. I think they probably all admit they're not necessarily natural leaders coming into this. Really, really good individuals, but haven't necessarily taken that jump as leaders on the team. They set a good example, but having to be more vocal now has been an adjustment for them. It was one of the first things we talked about when we met, and I asked them and I said how important it would be for our program for them to be a little bit of like the deputies out there, and also ones that can help and can be, some guidance, or when I have to come down on the team, that they can be there to kind of pick them up a little bit like an assistant coach may do. Again, being that it wasn't their natural take, they've worked really hard at that, as well as all of the on-field things, and for that I'm immensely proud and grateful for them thus far, these first 7 months or so we've been together.
And in the 7 months, how have you guys been inspiring these younger players on your team to do better?
As seniors and a lot of new sophomores, we don't really know them as well, so it's hard to like connect with them. But over time, we've just been talking to them more, hanging out with them in school, out of school, just trying to like get a better chemistry going.
Mm-hmm.
Always helping them with the little things to make them get better and form the team in a better way.
You just have to like really welcome them. You're not only teammates, you're like friends. In school, try to say hi to them. Set good examples. Do things that they should be doing, like not bad things.
Lead by example.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what you're trying to do, because they look up to you guys.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to do that.
Your classmates, other athletes in other sports have no idea what kind of a commitment that baseball is, what kind of a tough game it is. It's a grueling season, it's a long season. Can you tell us a little bit what it's like being a nice baseball player? Walking down the hall with that kind of pride, and, I know there's competition from other sports, but again, I've coached them all, and I think baseball is the biggest grind, the toughest game there is. So what kind of pride is there? What's it like being a nice baseball player?
Go.
It's you walk around, people know you, so it's pretty good, pretty nice. Because people say what's up to you, Sorry.
Keep up with your grades and all this?
Yeah, straight A's.
Straight A's.
Yeah.
Because it isn't easy. It isn't easy keeping up on that.
We get held to a higher standard by the administration than just any other student. And when you wear the baseball jersey or a polo for game days, people just know, and you just have to, you have pride in what you wear on your chest.
Yeah, you're expected to be a good student as well as a good player, and just keep up with the good stuff.
And teams and families from time to time go through adversity, on the field, off the field. So how do you keep your teammates, how do you stay positive after wins as well as after losses? How do you keep that cohesiveness together from the athletes? You guys are in the dugout with your teammates, you know what's going on.
We're like a family. We're always helping each other out in every way possible, and just try to be positive the whole time.
There's always bad patches, rough patches that every team, families, relationships, everyone is gonna go through them. And the best thing to think about is just keep moving forward. There's always gonna be another game, always gonna be hopefully another day. Just keep moving forward.
Let's talk about the schedule, who you guys are facing this year. Coach, you want to start us off with that?
Yeah, so we have a little bit of a mixed bag. Most of our teams, of course, are within the same county, Broward. We have the new teams that are the same teams that they were in the district last year, but 6A that they're facing. Coral Springs is one that we're looking forward to. A lot of the players have relationships with those players, whether it's through travel ball or living relatively close together. That's one that certainly they're excited for. There's a couple that I'm excited for. American Heritage in Delray. I work with Coach Carmaza in the summer, so certainly looking forward to heading over to his home and seeing him. And we faced Royal Palm, my former school, twice in the fall. We're scheduled to go there in March, and I know myself as well as all the boys will be up for that game as well. But we have a very full schedule, a lot of games. We're going to hopefully stay healthy. We're going to have to be really diligent taking care of our bodies in order to make it through the end and hopefully be ready and fresh for districts.
And that's great. And the new district is still the same familiar teams, but it's a 7-team district. Can you talk about the challenges of playing through a playoff bracket with so many teams, and how important are those top seeds?
Very, very important. So kind of looking at the schedule, what I hope us to be at schedule-wise, record-wise, kind of looking at games. And, you know, you want to approach every game. Every game the goal is to win. But with 7 teams, you've got an extra game in there too. Those buys are huge, not having to play an extra game. Arms are important too, so if we can, you know, have an extra arm or two and play one less game, and then also home field, we're going to look to have more student involvement, but would love to be able to have at least one game at home in the playoffs for the other students, for our staff, faculty, and for families to really enjoy it. You know, we're the Monarch Knights, they call it the Castle, and you know, it's my goal too is to have that place a little bit more rocking as we go forward, and for the atmosphere for these guys to experience that and to hopefully go on a high note.
Excellent. And for the players, what are your goals for the season? Everyone's got it?
Obviously, as a team, we want to win. Hopefully, if we can win a district championship, that's the goal. Personal goals, I would, you know, have fun and also have a good batting average.
Right.
Yep.
Any other goals for you guys?
Being in baseball, like, you have to have a strong character. You can't let emotions really take you out the game. And honestly, baseball has helped me develop not only as a player but as a person. And I just want to, even like it's my last season, last everything, so I just want to end off strong.
Yeah, just try to stay healthy, have a good season overall, team. Also get ready and improve for next year for college ball.
That's great. Coach, take us out. What can we expect from the Knights this season?
You can expect a hard-working team. They're going to go. We're going to play with class. We're going to go places. We're going to respect our opponents, the umpires, the fans. But we're going to play very hard. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to be fun to watch. We're going to be a fun team. We're going to enjoy this journey together. We're going to go through ups and downs. We're going to weather those storms. But at the end of the day, I think that we're going to be happy and content with ourselves when our heads hit the pillow come the end of May, based on our body of work on and off the field, in and out of the classroom, and just as a family. So we're all very excited and looking forward to the season.
Excellent. Well, thank you. The best of luck this season for you guys, and we'll see you on the field soon.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.